Something that has been on my mind lately is how this society perceives someone that they believe has fallen off, whether that be a singer, maybe they're a one-hit wonder, maybe an actor that might not be a movie star anymore, maybe it's even a YouTuber. I know a lot of people have said this about my channel. And what's interesting is the only people that say others have fallen off are those who have never been on. And it's this really interesting concept that someone who is temporarily successful is demonized more than someone who is a permanent failure. So just think about that. Temporary success demonized more than permanent failure. And what this comes down to ultimately is those that are being scared. And what's so weird to me is everyone knows you can't stay number one forever, right? Michael Jordan was not the best basketball player his last year in the league on the Washington Wizards, but people are so scared to even try, and that's the number one thing that holds them back, but they're okay with mediocrity. And when you say it out loud, it doesn't make any sense at all, but I think it's just this never-ending cycle that really holds people back. And in addition to being scared, I think a lot of people do not want to deal with the pressure of sustaining success. And it is a lot of pressure, right? But that pressure will never be as bad as just accepting being average. And I know a lot of people that watch these videos are looking for more in their life, right? They're wanting to push themselves to the limits. So the way to really look at this is if someone ever tells you that you fell off, all that means is you found success that most people will never have. So that's about as much snow as we're gonna get here in North Carolina, and even with just that, everything kind of shuts down. It happened on a perfect weekend though, because the new season of Ozark just came out, and what? Like, are you guys watching this? This is unbelievable. The writing in this show is just unlike anything I've ever seen. So if you watched the last video, you would know I'm just getting over COVID. So we're getting our life back in order with some roasted potatoes and some honey glazed chicken. Looks phenomenal. So I know I'm not the only one that had a lot of goals or things we wanted to accomplish as we started the new year. And of course, as soon as we did start, I got sick, and then the last few weekends we've been snowed or iced in. So it really just hasn't gone according to plan, but really nothing in life ever does go according to plan. So I think the more important thing is that you just readjust when things come up. So what I am going to do personally is I'm just starting over. The new year is starting today, which is January 22nd, and we're just gonna use this as our new beginning. So I did have a goal to get up 6 videos a month, and I'm already gonna fail that goal in January. I'm only gonna be able to get up 4 with everything going on, but that is no excuse as to why we can't take corrective action moving forward. And with the fitness stuff, we got a lot to work on. I can tell you when I was sick, my eating got way off track. I really wish it would have suppressed my appetite, but that is not what happened at all. I just wanted to eat like crap because I kind of felt bad for myself. And anyway, thankfully, Built Bars have come in clutch. What I love about Built Bars is they taste like candy bars, but they have around 160 calories with almost 20 grams of protein. This one right here is what you guys need to look out for, the cookies and cream. This is my second favorite flavor that they have ever released. You can get this in the variety boxes actually, but just take a look at this. I call this the Protein 3 Musketeers. So good. I don't know about you guys, but after dinner, I always want something sweet. So rather than to eat something super sugary, have one of these, get your protein in, and even better, you guys can save 15% using Travis15 because they've been nice enough to sponsor the video. I'm gonna leave that link down below. Check it out. You guys will love it. Happy Sunday, my friends. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that does this, but sometimes I'll just wear the same clothes from the day before, so that way the person that does my laundry, aka my beautiful wife, who has retired from being on camera, she says, but maybe she'll come back if you guys really say some nice things in the comments. But, you know, try to make life easier, and these cut shirts are just so perfect. I don't really mind wearing the same thing day after day. I've tried to do it 2 days in a row. So let me show you guys a great high protein toast that I feel is perfect for pre-workout, which you guys know I'm always trying to optimize. So I'm gonna be making a sludge here using some PE Science Protein, the best protein powder in the entire world. Today I'm gonna be using the peanut butter cookie. So all I'm gonna do is add a scoop to a bowl, add a little bit of water, and then we're gonna make some sludge that we can put on top of the toast. So instead of adding peanut butter to your toast, all you have to do is spread this sludge. It's gonna taste better and of course, most importantly, give you more protein. And next up, we're gonna put slices of banana on each piece. And then last but not least, we're gonna drizzle some honey on top of this, make it even more delicious, and get a few extra carbs in before the workout. 2 whole eggs and our protein toast. It's beautiful. I know, it's beautiful. Just starting over my entire workout program. You guys know I was on Jeff Nippards Power Building 2.0 and I was loving it 4 days a week, but between injuries and sicknesses, I think it's just gonna be best to start over week 1, day 1. This is a full body workout, so I'll show you guys a little bit of what that entails. So Bulgarian split squats always suck, but especially after a few weeks off because of the cove, so I'm still struggling a little bit to get back into things, get my breath and all that right, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. Exercise on this program are the Meadows rows. I had never done them before, and rest in peace to John Meadows who invented this exercise. You can see I have this hooked up to a landmine, but what you want to focus on is very strict form. So you don't want to be swinging, you don't want to turn this into a whole body exercise. You really want to focus in on your lats here. So when you pull up, you want to get a good squeeze, control down, and really don't be rocking a whole lot. But what I love about this is you can really tax your back using this movement without a lot of weight, and y'all can incorporate this into any program that you're running. Usually on Sundays, I wait until later in the day to get back to my normal job and try to get a jump start on the week. However, I took a few weeks off for Christmas break and then I came back for a few days and then I got sick. So needless to say, I got very behind and January was not one of my better months. I'm used to being on top of the leaderboard in terms of sales, and that is not going to hold true in January, unfortunately. But it really makes me think about this graphic I saw back in the day, and it said, if there's no ups and downs in your life, it means you're dead. I don't really like cliches, but I thought that that really resonates because of course we know that there's never just going to be a constant upwards trajectory, right? It's like the stock market. You might have down months, you might have some stagnation, but what is most important is how you react to it, because what I find a lot of people, what will happen is they will get kind of down in the dumps, will start to feel bad for themselves, make excuses, and then ultimately never bounce back. But the most important thing, of course, is just taking the losses, you know, with a grain of salt, understanding that, hey, it happens, and just getting back to it. So that's what I'm going to try to do here and really put in some time today so I can really start off February with a lot of wins.
Win, 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 win. Everything else, win, 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 win.
I have to share one of my most recent obsessions with you guys, and that is these core juice shots, especially since I've been sick. This is pretty much all that I have craved. Potency is my favorite flavor. This thing is actually delicious. If you like a spice, this is their spiciest one yet, the ginger jalapeno. Yeah, it'll make you feel all right. So a fun fact about me, I am a Panera hater. I think it's the biggest scam. You pay a lot of money for not a lot of food, but for some reason while I was sick, it's because I wanted soup. We ordered it and I found this sandwich that is life-changing. So here's what I want everyone to do. I want you to go to your local Panera Bread and just at least one time, try this out. I'm telling you, you will be very pleasantly surprised. This is the steak sandwich. So it comes on one of their hoagie rolls with just steak and cheese. It's one of my favorite sandwiches I've ever had, but Again, I'm not a big Panera proponent, especially because when they give you just big like hard loaves of bread that you essentially need soup for this to even be edible. So I'm like, why would I want the bread why would I want to have soup just to eat the bread? Anyway, I was super hungry today, so I also got my favorite salad from there, which is barbecue chicken salad. Let me just give you guys a taste test here. I don't know how I forgot to mention it, but what really sets this sandwich off is the horseradish sauce. It reminds me of my favorite money laundering operation, Arby's. It just takes me back to a good time in my life. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel like things just aren't going in the right direction, that's okay. That means that you're human, and all you have to do is take a step back, readjust, and then proceed from there. It's kind of generic advice, but I hope it helps. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.